I'm Lawson Wallace. I'm a writer and YouTuber and a blogger. I have content on medium.com. I have a WordPress blog, Uncle Lawson Wallace's Desk. I contribute to the digital amendment ecosystem on WordPress. And I have a Substack newsletter. I also post links to LinkedIn, and all my content is free. If you Google my name and look for my picture, you'll find links to my content. I was asked once about marriage. I get asked about marriage quite often because people are interested in my marriage because I'm a really big, tall, heavy-set white guy. And my wife is African American and she's about this tall. So we get stares every once in a while. And people are just fascinated by our marriage. And we got married in 2017, 2018. And so, we have our ups and downs, but we're doing fine. And the reason that we do so well is that we talk to each other, we communicate. And me expressing feelings and being emotional it's just not something I like doing. I'm not comfortable doing it. And so what happens is, and it's always been my thing, I always let things build up, then I explode. Not good. So I'm learning to express myself a little more freely and a little more appropriately. And that's really helped us a lot, I think. And I still have a long way to go. And my wife is a lover, but she has to have her way all the time. And people laugh when I say this, but I haven't been right about anything since I said I do. We're both strong-willed, both highly opinionated. And so we both have learned to compromise. We're both learning how to back off. But the main thing is that we talk to each other. If I have a beef about something, I'm going to say it. And she's going to do the same thing. Fine. So if you're married, or if you're in a long-term relationship, and that you want to grow, learn how to communicate with each other. And the main thing is, learn to back off. Learn to let him or her have their little victories. I learned that a lot of the stuff she feels strongly about, a lot of things she wants to have her way about, are things I don't really care. I don't care either way. So I think about it for a minute. Do I really care about this? Is this worth fighting over or arguing? Is this worth disturbing my peace for? And if it's not, I let it go. Let her have her way. And a lot of the things that cause problems with us is finances. I think that's the way a lot of people, especially when they first get married, because when you first get married, a lot of times it's rough. Well, I finally came to the realization I have problems handling money. It's one reason why I was homeless for a brief period. She's pretty good with money. So, as much as I can, I let her handle the money. Which is why I'm working so hard to build content online and to try to build a business online. Because that way I can have money in my PayPal and my Cash App accounts that she can't get her hands on. So, but you just gotta, you have to pick your battles. And the main thing is, don't go to bed angry. Try to get it resolved. Don't go to sleep on your anger. You're not going to sleep that well anyway. And you're going to wake up the next morning angrier than you were the night before. So, that's how you deal with them. That's how I deal with marriage. Happy wife, happy life. I pick my battles. I let her have her way most of the time. But when there's something that really matters and I really want it, I'll stick up for myself. I'll say something. And because I lean into her strengths. She's good with money. She's good with finances. I'm not. So, and she leans on me because I know a little bit about everything, or at least I can put on an act that I know a little bit about everything. So she'll ask me for help and stuff that she's trying to learn online. And so, learn how to talk to each other, respect each other's differences, lean into each other's strengths, and don't go to bed angry. So, that's all I can think of. If you have any suggestions for comments or for videos, let me know and I'll do them. I like to do a lot of videos on the weekends, so I'll do all the suggestions I get between sleeping and eating and stuff. I'll talk to y'all later. Lawson and Wallace. Just Google my name, look for my picture. I'm on WordPress, Medium, and Substack. Have a good day.